Hi everyone! Today I'm here with a book haul that consists of one physical book that I didn't even buy. Only one physical book? I know. What is this? This hasn't happened in a very long time. So like I said, I didn't even buy this book. I won it in a giveaway on Twitter. So you know what that means? I didn't buy a single book in the month of April. At least not for myself anyway. Which is really weird. I'm not even on a book buying ban or anything. I just haven't felt the need to buy books. Which is strange knowing me. It's very strange. I guess it's kind of good considering my TBR pile is massive, but I love making book haul videos. I love it and I know that you guys enjoy it, so it's just a weird, I don't even know what is going on. But I didn't want to make an incredibly short book haul with just one book, so what I decided to do to kind of make it up to you guys was show you the Kindle books that I have bought. I've been wanting to do a Kindle haul in a very long time, but I need to organize it all since I have like 450 Kindle books and I need to go through which ones I'm actually really interested in reading. So one day I will have a more substantial Kindle haul video, but not today. Today I'll just show you the ones that I've bought. And I'm really excited to show you these. Woo! Anyway, let's get on with the book that I won. I won Whiskey Beach by Nora Roberts from Hatchet Australia, the publishing company. So on Twitter, the publishers have this thing where you retweet something and you could be in the chance to win a book. And I was one of those winners, which is awesome. So I got this book. I've never actually read anything by Nora Roberts before, but I know that my mum does. So I'm definitely going to let my mum have a read of this because she really likes her. This one sounds pretty awesome. From what I can gather, there's this guy named Eli and he has, you know, the perfect life until his wife confesses to an affair and she's brutally murdered soon after. So of course he is like the main suspect and just whoa. Nora Roberts has a lot of books. These are by Nora Roberts. These are trilogies and quartets by Nora Roberts. And these are books written under the pseudonym J.D. Robb. That is a lot of books. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if any of you have read any books by her, let me know what you think of them. So guys, now onto the Kindle haul. I'm really excited for this. And I just keep thinking that I need to get a proper case for this because I have that silicone one that's over the skin and you can't really see the skin with it, but I'm really anxious about it. I don't want to get it scratched up and ruined. But anyway, that's beside the point. The first book that I bought was actually Obsidian by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Back in January, I got this because it was reduced to 99 cents, which is awesome. So I bought it and I'm really excited because I've heard so many good things about this. I know that Jessica from Chapter Chicks loves this book. She loves this series. So I've just been really excited to get these after I heard it from her. So yeah, I was really happy to get it for $1. From what I can gather from this book, the main character is Katie and there's this guy called Damon and he's just really arrogant and everything. But it turns out he's an alien or something, which sounds really cool. The next book I got is Exceptional by Jess Petosa. My friend from work, Maddie, she recommended me this book. She says it is so good and it's a dystopian, which sounds super awesome because I love me some dystopian. So after a group of scientists tried to create a serum to make superhumans, sort of, pretty much altering their genetic code to make them like super strong and super fast, it kind of went downhill. So we have the Ordinaries and the Exceptionals that survived the outbreak of a virus as a result from this whole epidemic. The Ordinaries are humans that are immune to the virus, whereas Exceptionals are the superhuman beings. So yeah, sounds so cool! Another book that she recommended me was The Breeders by Katie French. This one is also another dystopian. I think that the human race is kind of dwindling, so women are taken by the breeders and, you know, forced to breed. Ooh, it doesn't sound very nice. And the main character, Riley, she's one of the last free girls left. And then her mother is abducted and she and her brother go into hiding and just, I've heard it's really good. We also have Wait For You by Lynn, which is a pseudonym for Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I think this one's sort of a romance. This girl, what's her name? Avery, she's in college and it sounds like she's been through a lot and she just needs to stay away from this guy Cam, but he just seems to be everywhere and you can kind of guess what's going to go on there. I also got Dream Dark by Garcia and Margaret Stohl. This is a short story that has to do with the beautiful creatures world and I think this is from Link's perspective. He is Ethan's best friend. We also have Never Forget by Emma Hart. This one is a new adult book, so not really appropriate for the younger readers, but I think this happens over a summer with a city girl and a small town boy and Yeah, sounds like a cute little read. I also got the Grimm Diaries Prequels by Cameron Jace. This consists of 6 books that are prequels to a series that is coming out, I think. There is Snow White, Blood Red, Ashes to Ashes, and Cinder to Cinder, Beauty Never Dies, Ladle Rat, Rotten Hut, Mary Mary, Quite Contrary, and Blood Apples. So it sounds really awesome. I did download, I think, the first prequel in this for free, but I decided to just go ahead and buy all of them because it was only 99 cents, which is awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one because I love fairy tale retellings. We have Vain by Fisher Amelie. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this story is about, but I'll tell you what the synopsis says because it sounds really cool. If you're looking for a story about a good, humble girl who's been hurt by someone she thought she could trust, only to find out she's not as vulnerable as she thought she was, and discovers an empowering side of herself that falls in love with the guy who helps her find that self, blah blah blah, then you're gonna hate my story. Because mine is not the story you read every time you bend back the cover of the latest trend novel. It's not the I can do anything now that I found you, I'm misunderstood but one day you'll find me irresistible because of it tale. Why? Because if I was being honest with you, I'm a complete witch. There's nothing redeeming about me. I'm a friend using, drug abusing sex addict from Los Angeles. I'm every girlfriend's worst nightmare and every boy's fantasy. I'm Sophie Price, and this is the story about how I went from the world's most envied girl to the girl no one wanted around, and why I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Now, I think that sounds pretty cool. I'm very intrigued by this. I really want to read it. We also have Flight by Alyssa Rose Ivy, another one which my friend had recommended to me. She loves this series so much. The main character is Allie, and before starting college, she takes up her dad's offer to work at the hotel that he owns or runs or something like that. And then she meets this guy, and she's drawn into the supernatural world, and it just sounds really good. Very excited. We also have The Girl from the Tower by Joanna Giangardella. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Sorry. And it's sort of based on the author's life after the Greek Civil War, so sounds really intriguing and I'm really excited to read this one. I've just heard fantastic things about it. Apparently it's just going to make you cry and sounds like a book I'd like to read. And the very last book that I have to show you is actually a book of poetry. It is called Teenage Mood Swings by Emma Petfield, aka Kyra Wolf 289 here on YouTube, another one of my good friends. So she told me that she had a book of poetry on Amazon and I decided to go ahead and buy it. I haven't gotten around to reading any of it yet, but I'm very excited for it. And to be completely honest, I don't actually usually read poetry, but I thought I'd give it a try because, you know, the only times I ever used to read poetry was for school and that just put me off. But I want to give it a try and see if I can actually enjoy some poetry without having to completely analyze every single word. So those are the 11 books that I've bought on my Kindle so far. It's not very much, but I do prefer my physical copies, and I do have a huge pile of free books that I've got on my Kindle. That was weird. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you've read any of the books that I've showed you today, let me know what you think of them. I'd love to hear. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I will see you very, very soon with my wrap up and TBR.